Good evening, guys. Good evening, everybody. Am I audible? Am I audible? Good evening, Abhishek. Good evening, Devadarshini. Am I audible? Please confirm. Okay, so people in the YouTube, please confirm. Am I audible? Yes. Okay, okay. So, how many of you are attending the first class today? Just say I. How many of you are attending the first class today? Say I if you are attending the class for the first time. Preeti, Saundarya, Rachita, Kirti. Any others? Any others? Please just give me a second. Okay, wonderful. Hello, Sudarshan. So, guys, whoever are attending for the first time today, who is asking for the mic? Vaibhav Verma. Okay, I gave you the mic, Vaibhav. You got something to ask, buddy? Vaibhav? Vaibhav, you asked for mic. Do you have something to ask? No? Okay, fine. So, guys, whoever are attending the first class today, it will be slightly difficult for you because you should have attended yesterday's class, guys. Okay, so do not worry. I will try to make you understand even without the knowledge of the previous class. Okay, but stay with me till the end, people. Stay with me till the end. So Joan, Abhishek, uh, others, Preeti, Saundarya, Rachita, Kirti. Okay, guys, if it is a first class for you, it's okay. I will try to make you understand whatever happened in the evening class as well. Sachin, you missed the most important classes yesterday, buddy. You left in the middle. Now, the high level problems, you really missed them. You just attended the easier ones at the beginning. You could have stayed little more longer. Okay, guys. So just let us see a brief recap. Okay, a quick recap on whatever happened yesterday. So, like the basic stuff, you all know that speed is work by time, time is work by speed, work is speed into time, and speed is inversely proportional to time taken. This is what we have seen. Okay, so we have seen various questions like working together, two people working together, three people working together. Okay, so apart from that, we have seen missing data, and then two people together with the different groups. And again, we have seen in that also missing data in the seventh question. Again, we have seen alternate day works when the people work on alternate days. Again, we have seen negative day work. Okay, so what happens when the negative work starts? And apart from that, alternate day negative work also we have seen. Okay, so we have seen 14 different variants yesterday. So let us continue from where we stopped yesterday. Now different variations, different variations. Okay, so people whoever are new here, welcome to Learn Online, guys. I'm Abhilash Sharma, your aptitude and soft skill trainer. So I will be handling most of your aptitude sessions for, yes, today we should have had verbal ability class at 7:30 people. The reason, as I told you, so we have a power cut in Bangalore since morning today, people. Morning 10 o'clock to evening 7 o'clock, there was power cut. So that's why we couldn't have verbal ability class. Okay. So even I was not sure about this class as well because of the power cut, which was very uncertain. But luckily we got the power and we can continue this class. So once again, I'm Abhilash Verma, your aptitude trainer. Let us start the session, guys. Are you guys ready? Shall we start the session? Everyone, say a big yes if you're ready. If you're ready for the class, everyone just say yes. Okay, wonderful people, wonderful. So let us start the session, guys. So next type of questions. So we'll be solving 15th question now. Okay. So we have seen, okay, let me give you the pattern. We have seen working together, people coming in groups, and then we have seen alternate day, negative day working, and all missing data, right? So now we'll be seeing slightly different kind of problems. Okay, just a second. Question number 15. Okay. So now in these type of questions, now the next set what we see here, so far we have seen people working together for the entire duration. Now we will see the questions where people work for only part of the duration. Okay. So let us consider these questions as a part of duration. You don't see people working continuously. Okay. Who is asking mics, guys? After this question, I'll give you the mic. Whoever is asking the mic. Observe. Question number 15. Let us say question goes something like this. There are two people, A and B. Okay. A can do a piece of work in 10 days. B can do the same piece of work in 15 days. Now, the question goes something like this. Both start work together, but both work for 4 days together. And A leaves. And A leaves. Now, the question will be, what is the time taken by B to finish the remaining work? Time taken by B to finish remaining work. This is the question. Time taken by B to finish the remaining work. Okay, Sachin says 5. Let us see. What is the first step, people? You tell me based on yesterday's class. What is the first step here? Anyone? Anyone? What is the first step of the solution? What do we have to do? Work. We need to assume work. The question goes something like this. A can do a certain work in 10 days. B can do it in 15 days. They both start working together, but A leaves after 4 days. So what is the time taken by B to finish the remaining work? That is the question, right? Now, remember, the first step is always assume the work. Okay. Let us assume work. Number divisible, you can take any number divisible by 10 and 15. Let us say LCM as a work. LCM of 10 and 15 is what? 30 units. Now speed of A. Speed is what? Work by time. 30 by 10 means A can do 3 units per day. Then B can do 2 units per day. Okay. So A plus B together, when they work together, A does 3 units in a day, B does 2 units in a day, altogether 5 units in a day. Now, they both worked together for how many days? Only 4 days. We know work is equal to speed into time. So first 4 days A and B together they worked. So that does 5 units in a day into how many days? 4 days. And after that, plus who works? Only B works. How many days? We do not know. He will do 2 units per day into how many days? X days. So this should give us the total work 30 units. If we do this, what do we get? This is 20 plus 2x is equal to 30. Then 2x is equal to 10. Then x is equal to 5 days. I'm repeating. Observe this carefully. What is happening? They both start working together. But they worked together for how many days? Only 4 days. Now, we know work is speed into time. What is the amount of the work in 4 days? Work is speed into time. So first 4 days, who worked? Both A and B worked. Their speed is 5 units per day. They worked for 4 days. So speed into time is the work done. After that, remaining work who will do? B alone should do. In how many days? We don't know. Let us assume he works for X days. So again, work done by B alone is what? Speed into time. So what is speed? 2 units per day, speed of B. Into time is what? X days. So this should give us the total work, that is 30. So when you solve the equation, we'll get X is equal to 5 days. It means we can finish the remaining work in 5 days. Am I clear with the question? Am I clear with this? Everybody, please confirm in the chat box. Abhishek, perfect answer. Sachin, perfect answer. Everyone, did you understand this? Everybody. Perfect. So slightly if I modify the same question, exactly the same question, same data, He will ask in this way. Observe. Sachin, don't answer. Two people, A and B. A can do a piece of work in 10 days. B can do it in 15 days. Question goes something like this. Both start work together. Both start their work together. And A leaves. And A leaves after few days. Few days. B finishes the remaining work. Exactly the same question. I'm just changing the way he asked the question. B finishes the remaining work in 5 days. Remaining work in 5 days. Now the question is, A left after how many days? A left after how many days? This is the question. Everything remains same, people. Everything remains the same. You just have to understand how to solve this. First step remains same. What is the first step? Sangram says 4 days. Look, exactly the same question I'm asking in a reverse way. That's all. So what do we have here? A can do a certain work in 10 days. B can do it in 15 days. They both starting work together, but A leaves after some days and B finishes the remaining work in 5 days. So A left after how many days is the question. Okay. Observe. So first step remains same. Assume the work. Assume the work. First step always same. Assume the work LCM of 10 and 15. What is that? 30 units. 30 units is the work. Now what is the speed of A? Again 3 units per day. Speed is a work by time. 30 by 10. B 2 units per day. 2 units per day. Now when they work together, work done by A plus B together is how much? 5 units per day. Okay. Now the question goes, they start working together, but they leave. A leaves after few days and B finishes the remaining work in how many days? 4 days, 5 days. So what is the A left after how many days? Observe. Let us assume A left after X days. A left after X days. What does that supposed to mean? A and B together worked for X days, right? In X days, how much work will they do? We know work is equal to speed into time. Together, their speed is 5. They worked for X days. 5x represents the work done by A and B together in X days. So let us assume A left. A left after X days. What do we do here? We assume A left after X days. It means for X days, they both work together. When they work together, they will do 5 units per day. So work done by them in X days is what? Speed into time. Their speed together is 5 into time is X plus. Now after A left, who worked? Who worked? B worked alone. For how many days? 5 days. So what is the work done by B in 5 days? Speed into time. His speed is 2 units per day into time. He worked for 5 days alone. This should give us the total work 30. So when I solve this once again, what do I get? 5x is equal to 5x is equal to 20. 30 minus 20, 30 minus 10 is 20. So x is equal to what? 4 days. As simple as that. You should understand the structure and what is happening in the question, people. If you can just happening in the, if you can understand what is happening in the question, if you go with the proper flow, whatever be the twist in the question, we can easily crack them. Am I clear with this question, everybody? Am I clear with this question? Everyone, did you understand? The people who are attending the first class, are you understanding what is happening here? Are you guys understanding, everybody? Yes, great. So let us go to another variation now based on efficiency. Problems based on efficiency. Efficiency, or I call it as speed. Many people call it as efficiency. Just for the better understanding, I'll call it speed. Okay. Now question goes something like this. So this is question number what? We did 16th one, right? So let us say question number 17. Question goes something like this. A is 50% more efficient. A is 50% more efficient than B. Okay. Together, they can finish. Together, they can finish the work. Together, they can finish the work in 6 days. In 6 days. Now here I can ask various questions. What is the time taken by A alone to finish the work? What is the time taken by B to finish the work? Okay, so on. So let us see what we can do. Here, structure remains same, A, B. Two people are there. Remember, you always follow the structure, people. And A plus B. We do not know anything about A or we do not know anything about B. But we know they can do it in 6 days. Well, so far in all the questions, whatever we solved, we always started with assuming the work where our work should be LCM of the given numbers. But remember, problems are based on efficiency do not use LCM. For these problems, don't use LCM. Because to calculate the LCM, we used to always get the number of days taken by A, number of days taken by B. But here we don't have that, so that's why just avoid the LCM. What should be done, I'll tell you. A is 50% more efficient than B. Means what? He's talking about speed. Speed of A is 50% more than that of speed of B. Right? A is 50% more efficient than B. What is the meaning of the statement? Speed of A is 50% more than B. Let us assume their speeds. A is to B. Suppose if I say B does 100 units in a day, A is 50% more faster than B. Means A can do how many units? 150 units. So what is the ratio? 3:2. Right? So if B does 100 units per day, A can do 50 units more than B because he's 50% more faster. So what does it say? A can do 150 units. What is the ratio? 3:2. What ratio it is? Speed ratio. Now let us assume speed of A as a 3 units per day and the speed of B as a 2 units per day. Then together, what is the speed? 5 units per day. Can anybody tell me with this data, what can I calculate? With the data available with us now, what can we calculate? Speed of A, I considered as 3 units per day, B as a 2 units per day, together 5 units per day. No, Chandana. No, 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 no. Look at the data. Look at the data. Total work. We can calculate a total work. What is the total work? We know work is equal to speed into time. For A and B, we have both the time as well as the speed. So what is the work? Speed into time. 5 units per day into time is 6 days. Days get cancelled. We will get work as 30 units. Work as how much? 30 units. Okay. So ಇವತ್ತು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾ? ಸಚಿನ್ ಈಗಲೇ ಬೇಡ ರೀ, ಮುಂದೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ. ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ತಾಳ್ಮೆ ಸಚಿನ್, ತಾಳ್ಮೆ. Now, work is equal to speed into time. Work is equal to speed into time. For A plus B, we have both speed as well as a time. So, I'm repeating. Nitin, hold on. Look, what he says, A is 50% more efficient than B. So if B does 100 units, then A will do 50 more than that. What does that mean? He can do 150. If I take the ratio of it, we'll get 3:2. 50 into 3, 50 into 2. So this is what ratio? Efficiency ratio. Means a speed ratio. So for A and B, we can assume speed of A as a 3 units per day, speed of B as a 2 units per day. So together A plus B is how much? 3 plus 2, 5 units per day. Now for A plus B, we have time as well as speed. It means we can calculate work. How do we calculate work? Speed into time. So what is speed of A plus B? 5 units per day. So time taken 6 days. Means what is the total work? 30 units. Now you calculate whatever you want. Time taken by A or time taken by B. We can calculate either of those. What is time taken by A? Work by speed. What is the work here? 30 units. 30 units. The speed of A, 3 units per day, right? So what will be the time taken by A? 10 days. Likewise, B, work by time, work 30 units. The speed of B is how much? 2 units per day. Units cancel. 30 by 2 is 15 days. So B can do the same piece of work in 15 days. So can we take ratio as 1:2? No, you cannot, Sumuk. You cannot take ratio as 1:2. You cannot take 1:2. Why? Look, he told us A is 50% more than B. If I consider B as 100, A will be 150. If you take that ratio, you'll get 3:2. If you take ratio as at 1:2, it means A is 150% slower than B. You cannot take like that. You have to take exactly based on the efficiency what he gives. Based on this only, we have to take the ratio, buddy. Am I clear? Yes, it becomes a twice. B becomes a twice as fast as A if he gives like that. Did you understand this question now, everybody? Did you understand the question, everyone? Confirm in the chat box, everybody. Did you understand this question? Let me change the variation. Same question, I will change the variation. Okay, yeah. Suppose, okay, let us not change the variation. Let us have the same question. Now I will say A is twice as fast as B. A is twice as fast as B. Okay, this is the data I give. So what do we take initially? Ratio. Can anybody tell me the speed ratio? What is the speed ratio now? What is the speed ratio now? 2:1, right? So I did not complete the question. Together they will finish the work in 10 days. Together they can finish a piece of work in 10 days. Again, we can calculate individual time of A and individual time of B. So speed ratio is what? 2:1. We know together they will take 10 days. So A does 2 units per day, B does 1 unit per day. When they work together, what do we get? 3 units per day. What can I calculate here? What can I calculate here? Now you tell me, based on this data available, what can we calculate? Whoever is asking the mic, Rajanish, I'll give you mic in a minute, buddy. Just give me a second. Let me finish this. Tell me what can we calculate here? We can calculate work. We can calculate work, people. Look, for A and B, we have both the time as well as the speed. So we know work is equal to speed into time. A and B together, we have speed as 3 units per day. What is the time? 10 days. So what do we get? Work as a total work will be 30 units. So time taken by A is work by speed, 30 units by 2 units per day. So he can do the work in 15 days. So time taken by B is what? Time taken by B is what? Work by speed, 30 units divided by 1 unit per day. We will get exactly 30 days as the answer. I just changed the ratio. That's all. Same question. I just changed the ratio, people. Okay. So next I will change the pattern as well. Next I'll change the pattern. Did you understand this? Rajanish, if you want mic access, you can click the hand button again. Anybody who wants mic access, you can click the hand button at the bottom, guys. You can talk to me. Yes, Rajanish, tell me. What is your doubt? Abhishek,
Sir, please.
Yeah. Yes, buddy. Tell me. Rajanish, I can't hear you. Yes, Rajanish.
ये सर एक बार रिपीट कर दीजिए रिटर्न.
ठीक है ठीक है. देखिए क्या हो रहा है इधर. A is twice as fast as B. इसका मतलब क्या होता है? तो A B से 2 गुना ज्यादा काम कर सकता है. सही है. तो समझो B करता है 100 यूनिट पर डे. Now A is twice as fast as B का मतलब क्या होता है? A can do 200 यूनिट पर डे। तो इन दोनों का स्पीड रेशियो क्या होगा? स्पीड रेशियो होगा 2:1। ठीक है, तो हम लोग पहले स्ट्रक्चर लिखने का सीखना है। देखो ए बी दो लोग हैं और साथ में नीचे लेना है ए प्लस बी। हमको ये भी पता है साथ में वो दोनों 10 दिन में काम करेंगे। ठीक है, सो 10 दिन में काम खत्म कर देंगे दोनों मिलके काम किए तो हमको ये भी पता है उनका रेशियो है 2:1। इसका मतलब क्या होता है? स्पीड ऑफ ए इज 2 यूनिट पर डे, स्पीड ऑफ बी इज 1 यूनिट पर डे। ओके, सो ये कैन डू 2 यूनिट्स इन ए डे, बी कैन डू 1 यूनिट इन ए डे। जब दोनों साथ में काम करते हैं तो कितना यूनिट करेंगे? 3 यूनिट पर डे। 2 + 1 3 यूनिट्स पर डे। तो ये है दोनों का स्पीड, दोनों दोनों का ए और बी मिला के स्पीड कितना दिया है? 3 यूनिट पर डे। नो, ये सोचो ये दोनों मिलके काम 10 दिन में खत्म कर रहे हैं और एक दिन में 3 यूनिट बनाएंगे। तो मतलब टोटल कितना काम कर रहे हैं लोग? 3 यूनिट्स पर डे, 10 डेज। सो 3 × 10 30 यूनिट्स। ये हो गया पूरा काम। तो ये है टोटल वर्क। टोटल वर्क कितना है? 30 यूनिट्स है। ठीक है, तो अभी मैं क्वेश्चन में क्या चाहिए मुझे? स्पीड, टाइम टेकन बाय ए अलोन चाहिए और टाइम टेकन बाय बी अलोन चाहिए। ठीक है, तो टाइम कैसे कैलकुलेट करेंगे? टाइम इज इक्वल टू वर्क बाय स्पीड। तो वर्क मिल गया हमको 30 यूनिट। स्पीड किसका चाहिए? इधर ए का स्पीड चाहिए। ए का स्पीड कितना है? 2 यूनिट पर डे। सो 30/2 हो गया 15 डेज। सो सिमिलरली बी का टाइम चाहिए, अगेन वर्क बाय स्पीड। वर्क कितना है? 30 यूनिट्स मिल गया। तो बी का स्पीड है 1 यूनिट पर डे। सो 30/1 कितना हुआ? 30 डेज। सो दैट इज द टाइम टेकन बाय बी। एम आई क्लियर buddy? एम आई क्लियर रजनीश? रजनीश समझ में आया?
जी सर।
Okay, anybody else, any other doubt? Anybody else, any other doubt here? Shall we go to the next variation? Shall we go to the next variation? Okay. Next variation goes something like this. Let us see the question numbers. This is 17 and this is 18. Who is asking for mic again? Let us see. Bhavna. Yes, Bhavna, you can speak now. Bhavna, you have a doubt?
Sir, I want
Yeah.
to yes sir,
Tell
I
me,
want
Bhavna.
to ask one question that सर मैंने प्रैक्टिस करी तो उसमें से मैं क्वेश्चन पूछ सकती हूँ आपसे?
हाँ बिल्कुल, प्लीज।
सर क्वेश्चन ये है कि जैसे A can alone work for 15 days and B can alone work for 20 days. If they work अगर और सर B + 3 है 4 days, तो सर कितना वर्क लेफ्ट बचता है वो बताना है मुझे।
क्या 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 क्या
How much work
फिर से
is left?
बताइए क्वेश्चन, फिर से क्वेश्चन बताइए।
Sir, A can work for 15 days,
हम्म
B work for 20 days,
हम्म
A + B for 4 days.
ओके।
I have to tell that fraction of the work that is left.
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा, कोई बात नहीं। चलो ओके, लुक एट दिस क्वेश्चन गाइस। लुक एट दिस क्वेश्चन। समझ में आ गया आपका क्वेश्चन? मैं पढ़ा दूंगा। ठीक है, एक मिनट दीजिए। सो another variation. Okay, Bhavna, can you give me 1 minute? Let me finish this efficient based work and then we will do that question. वो भी दिखा देता हूँ आपको।
Okay, sir.
ठीक है, okay. So let us finish this efficiency one more question and then we'll go with that the question which is asked by Bhavna. Okay, 19th question. So what is the question? Now question goes something like this. A is thrice as fast as B. A is thrice as fast as B. So can finish the work in 60 days less than that of B. That of B. So time taken by together, कुछ भी पूछ सकते हैं इधर. So you can assume the questions. What are the questions I can ask? What is the time taken by A alone? Time taken by B alone? Now time taken by A plus B together alone. Okay, so this is the data given in the question. A is thrice as fast as B, so he can finish the work alone in 60 days less than that of the B. Okay, so that question finding word. Sachin, you can find anything buddy. I'm not limiting the question to a single question here. We can find the time taken by both of them together, time taken by A alone, time taken by B alone. We can find anything. Okay. Let us look at the data first, what he has given. Look, structure is important always. First step is always writing the structure. Two people are there. There will be A, there will be B, and A plus B together. Always start with writing the structure and then do whatever you want. Now, A is thrice as fast as B. Means what? Is giving the speed ratio of A and B. So what is the speed ratio of A and B? Anybody? What is the speed ratio here? 3:1. Okay. Now, unlike the previous question, you can't take just 3 units per day here, 1 unit per day here, and 4 units per day here. Why? This is not useful. Look at the previous question. In the previous question, I gave you the data of time taken by A and B. But this time I did not give you. So this is not useful for us. So writing the speed is useless for us. So what we have to do? Buddy, whoever it is, just after this question, I'll give the mic. Okay, hold on. Let me finish the question. So here, we cannot just take the speeds of A and B. Why? Because I did not give you the time taken by A and B together as well. So speeds are useless for us. Speeds are useless for us. Now, the data which is important here is he can finish the work in 60 days less than that of B. So he's talking about the time. Can anybody tell me what is the time ratio of A and B? What is the time ratio of A and B? Inverse of the speed. Very good. That will become 1:3. That will become 1:3. Why? Speed and time are inversely proportional to each other. I told you in the very first class, this is very, very, very important tool. Speed and time are inversely proportional to each other. So if the time ratio is 1:3, can I consider A will take some X days and B will take some 3X days? Can I write it in this way? Can I write it in this way? Everyone? The time ratio is 1:3 means A can finish his work in X days and B alone can finish it in 3X days. Okay. Now observe carefully. A takes 60 days less than that of B. Means a time difference between A and B is what? 60 days. Time difference between A and B is what? 60 days. So what happens? A time difference is what here? 2x. Time difference between them is 2x. According to the question, that is equal to 60. Okay, then what will be the X value? X value is 30. Now I can tell A and B together. A can do a piece of work in 30 days. B, 3x means 90 days. He can do it in 90 days. I'm repeating that part. Speed ratio is 3:1. We can convert it into time ratio. Inverse ratio. So inverse of speed is a time. So time ratio becomes a 1:3. So then I can tell A can do a piece of work in X days. Then B can do it in 3X days. Now we know that A alone can do the work in 60 days less than that of B. Means a time difference A and B is a 60 days. Now according to the data we considered X and 3X, time difference is 2X. This according to the question is equal to 60. So we'll get X value as 30. We know A takes X days means 30 days. B takes 3X days means 90 days. Now you do whatever you want. Time taken by A alone, time taken by B alone, time taken by A and B together as well. Now since for A and B data is available, assume the work. Can anybody tell me? What should I take the work as? Assume the work. LCM of A and B. LCM of 30 and 90. Rakshit, 180 we can take or we can take 90 itself. Right? 90 itself. Then what is the speed of A? 3 units per day. Then speed of B is what? 1 unit per day. Now together they will do how many units? Together they will do 4 units per day. If I want to calculate time taken by A and B. So what is it? Time taken by A and B is work by speed. What is the work? 90 units. Divided by speed is what? 4 units per day. Calculate and give me the answer. What is the time taken by A and B together here? Anyone? 90 by 4. That should give us a 22.5 days. That must be our final answer. 22.5. Am I clear? Am I clear? Everybody, did you understand this question? Did you understand this question, everybody? Everyone. Okay. Somebody was asking for mic. Whoever it is, you can ask now. Nitin. Yes, Nitin, you can talk now.
Sir, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, Nitin, absolutely. Loud and clear.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Yes, Nitin.
Sir, you told that you 60 days in less than of B, sir. If then greater than of B means, what can we do now, sir?
A takes greater than 60 days more than B.
See,
Still nothing
yes.
changes. Consider,
I
then wait, then A cannot be thrice as fast as B, then B will be thrice as fast as A. Look, what is happening here? A is thrice as fast as C. Who is faster in this question? A is faster. So that's
yes,
why
sir.
A takes 60 days less than B. Suppose if A takes 60 days more than B, then what happens? Reverse the question. B is thrice as fast as A. Are you getting my point? Whoever takes more time, he will be less faster. Whoever takes less time, he'll be more faster. Understanding, Nitin?
Okay, sir.
Got it? So only thing
Oh,
it
yes.
changes here is if he cannot tell like that. He can the same question he can give it in this way. A is thrice fast as B, and B takes 60 days more than A. You can put the question in that way.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, you're welcome, buddy. Next, so Bhavana asked a question from us. So the question goes something like this, people. So let us say next question. Pretty simple question. Data A, she says A can do certain work in. Bhavana, can you repeat the question once? B, she told 20 days. A takes how many days, Bhavana?
A do the work for 15 days, sir.
15 days, and B can do it in 20 days. They both work together
Hanji.
for
4 days.
4 days. Acha. A and B work together. For, let us say, how many? 4 days. So what fraction of the work is completed? Pretty simple. What fraction of the work is completed?
Sir, left. What fraction of the work that is
Work is
left?
left. Acha, koi baat nahi. Dono same hai. What fraction of the work is left? Listen. First step, assume the work. Number divisible by 15 and 20. Anybody? Number divisible by 15 and 20. Anyone? LCM of 15 and 20, guys? 60. Let us consider work as 60 units, okay? Okay, sorry, I forgot to explain the question. Question is something like this, guys. A can do a piece of work in 15 days. B can do the same piece of work in 30 days. Now, they both start working together and they work for 4 days. Now, the question is, what fraction of the work is left? Now, we assume the work has 60 units. Sachin says how much? 8 by 15. Okay, let us see. Speed of A is how much? 60 by 15, 4 units per day. Speed of B is how much? 60 by 23 units per day. Together, 7 units per day. Now, they worked for 4 days. Can anybody tell me how many units of work is done in 4 days? Anybody tell me how many units of work done in 4 days? 28 units. Why? Together, they will do. Together, they can do 7 units per day. They worked for 4 days. So 7 into 4, 28 units. 28 units of work is done. Okay. Now the question is remaining work. What is the remaining work? Remaining work will be how much? 32 units. Remaining work is 32 units. He is asking what fraction of the work is left. So 32 units out of 60 units are left. 32 out of 60 units are left. So what do we get? 4 into 8, 4 into 15. So 8 by 15 units of work is left, and that is my answer. Am I clear, Bhavana? Did you understand this? So in 7 days, they will do 28 units. Remaining
So
work
how is 28 comes?
Bhavana, together they will do how many units in a day? A and B. A
सर
and B.
स्पीड है ना सर 7 तो
Sorry.
सर 7 तो स्पीड निकालिए ना A प्लस
हाँ
B की जो
तो
1 डे में
तो स्पीड कितना है इनका? 7 यूनिट्स पर डे. इसका मतलब एक
यस
दिन में
सर
7 यूनिट कर सकते हैं.
हाँ जी सर
तो 4 दिन में कितने करेंगे?
ओके ओके ओके
7 into 4,
28
28 units, right? They will do 28 units in 7 days because each day they will do 7 units. So in 4 days, 7 into 4, 28 units they will do. So what is left over? Out of 60 units, 28 units are done. So what is left over? 32 units out of 60. 32 out of 60 is what? 8 by 15. 8 by 15 is my answer, people. Am I clear?
यस सर
Shavanti, understood? Okay. Mangesh, you asked for the mic. You can speak, buddy.
So am I audible?
Yes, yes.
So I missed our previous classes. So where I can find the recording classes?
Recording classes. Look, go into the batch. Go into your
Okay.
batches. In the batch, once you enter TCS Ninja WIPRO NLTH batch, on the top you will find something called videos. If you click on that, you will find all the previous videos.
Okay, sir, thank you.
Okay. So in the videos, there will be a folder called live classes. Check in live classes.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay, guys. So anybody, any other doubt? Shall we go on to the next pattern? Shall we move on to the next pattern? Anybody else? Any doubt? Left work is not 42, Abhishek. It should be 32. It should be 32 only. I'm sorry, I saw your comment now, buddy. Okay, shall we continue? Perfect. Perfect. Next variation. So, 21st question, wage distribution. Now onwards, we will see wage distribution. Next type of questions. What will he ask here in the wage distributions? Observe. Now, when two people are working together, for the total work, they will give a certain amount of money for them. So, what is the share of Ram and what is the share of Lakshman? Something like that. Okay. So, let me give you the question. Same question. We'll deal with only one question. We'll just see how many different ways the question can be asked. So, let us say we have again two people. One is Ram and the other one is Lakshman. He can do a piece of work in 10 days and he can do the piece of work in 15 days. Now, total of rupees, let us say 200 rupees is paid for 200 rupees is paid for total work. So find the shares of Ram and Lakshman. That's all. Okay. Now Ram can do a piece of work in 10 days. Lakshman can do the same piece of work in 15 days. Now total rupees of 200 is paid for them as wages for the total work. So what is the share of Ram and what is the share of Lakshman? Now before answering, tell me one thing, guys. On what basis we can distribute the money to them? On what basis we have to distribute the money to them? Anybody? Anybody? Amount of work done. Amount of work done. Remember. Look, when two people are working together, if you are paying them, on what basis you pay? Whoever does more work. No, not number of days, Nitin. Whoever does more work, he will get more money. Suppose if I work for more number of days and I'll do only less work, will you give me more money? No. So we give the money based on the amount of work done. Am I clear this part with? Am I clear with this part, everybody? Whoever does more work, he will get more money. Am I clear with this part, everybody? Everybody, because you have to understand the basics here. Confirm in the chat box. On what basis we distribute the money? We distribute the money based on the amount of work done by them. Whoever does more work, he will get more money. Okay, so you understood that part. Now you tell me, when two people are working together, they work together for the same duration of time. They both work for same duration of time. Who will get more money? If both of them work together for the same time, who will get more money? No, Mangesh, they don't get. They don't get same money. Who works faster? Whoever works faster. Look, when two people are working together for the same duration, whoever is faster, he does more work. So it means he will get more money. Are you understanding, everybody? Are you understanding? When the two people are working together for the same duration, distribute the money based on their speed ratio. Based on their speed ratio. Observe. Here the time ratio is given. Ram and Lakshman. Time ratio is given. What is the time ratio? Time ratio is a 10:15. Then what is that? That is 2:3. This is their time ratio. Then what will be their speed ratio? Speed ratio is 3:2 because of inverse proportionality. So since they both of them are working together for the same duration, they will get money in their speed ratio. They will get money in their speed ratio, that is a 3:2. So it means Ram will get 3 parts out of 3 plus 2 5 of total 200 rupees. Now Lakshman will get 2 parts out of 5 parts of rupees 200. So what is this? This is 40. 3 into 40, he will get 120 rupees. Now he will get how much? Again 42 into 40, 80 rupees. So these are the shares of Ram and Lakshman. Everybody, everyone, did you understand this? Did you understand this? Everybody. Okay, Bhavana, I'm repeating. Look, since both of them are working together, whoever is faster, he will do more work. So we distribute the money in their speed ratio. Time taken by Ram and Lakshman is 10 days and 15 days. If we take the ratio of that, we'll get a 2:3. That is what? Time ratio. Then what will be the speed ratio? 3:2 because of inverse proportionality. If time is 2:3, then speed will be 3:2. So we have to distribute the money in the ratio of 3:2. It means out of 5 parts, A will get 3 parts and B will get Ram will get 3 parts and Lakshman will get 2 parts. So Ram will get 3 parts out of 5 parts of total money 200. That is 3/5 of 200, which is 120. Lakshman will get 2 parts out of total 5 parts. That is 2/5 of total 200, which is 80 rupees. Am I clear? We can do the same, Sanjay. I will show that to you. I'll show that as well. Wait, hold on. Stay with me. Sir, I'm losing my internet connection. Abhishek. I'm so sorry, buddy. That must be your internet issue then. Please check your data once. Check your data once, buddy. So did you understand this question, guys? Did you understand this question, everybody? Everyone, did you understand this question? We shall move to the 3 people. Even if it is 3 people, nothing changes. Question remains same. Check this out. If there are 3 people, Ram, Lakshman, and Ravan, he can do a piece of work in 10 days. He can do the piece of work in 12 days. But he can do the piece of work in how much? 15 days. Let us say rupees 600 is paid as total wages. Rupees 600 as is paid as total wages. So we need to calculate their individual wages. Okay. Observe what happens. So firstly, we'll take the time ratio. Look, whenever 3 people are there, you cannot directly take something like this. 10:12:15 becomes 15:12:10. No, that is wrong. No, you have to convert. Look, initially, you have to consider Ram and Lakshman and Ravan. So 10 days and 12 days. Here 12 days and 15 days. So this is a time. Then take the time ratio. time ratio. Next step is a time ratio. What do we get? So 5:6, and this is 4:5. Okay. Now another one is what? Now convert it into speed ratio. Convert it into speed ratio. What will be the speed ratio? Here it will be 6:5. Here it will be 5:4. Then together Ram, Lakshman and Ravan speed ratio. Since Lakshman's value is 5 in both the cases, you can directly write 6:5:4. This is the final speed ratio. So this is the final speed ratio. Time ratio, take two people. 10:12, 12:15. So that is 5:6, 4:5. That is time ratio. Convert it into speed ratio, you'll get 6:5:4. So you need the shares. So Ram is how much? 6 parts out of total 15 parts of rupees. How much? Totally 600 rupees. So that is 15 into 40. So what do we get? 240 rupees is for Ram. Then Lakshman will be how much? He will get 5 parts out of 15 parts of total 600. So 15 into 40. 40 into 5 is how much? 200 rupees. And then finally Ravan. Ravan will get how many parts? 4 parts out of 15 parts of total 600. So that will be again 40 rupees. So 160 is Ravan's share. Am I clear? Am I clear now? Did you understand this? So 240, 200, 160. Everybody, right answer. Am I clear with this question? Am I clear with this question, everyone? I will slightly change the pattern now. I'll slightly change the pattern now after this. What if we do not get a 5 in ratio? Then how to take the final ratio? Sumak, final ratio if you don't get it. Like for example, let's say one is 2:3. Other one is let's say 4:5. If this is the ratio, multiply this ratio with 4, multiply this ratio with 3. This is like A is to B and B is to C. What is the common variable? B. Both the values of B must in both the ratios must be same, but 3 and 4 they are different. So multiply first ratio with the value of B in the second ratio, 4. Multiply second ratio with the value of B in the first ratio, 3. So what do you get? This is 8:12 and this you will get 12:15. Then see what happens. 8:12:15. That's all. You can create the ratio like this. Am I clear, Sumak? Yes, Sachin. I'll explain that part as well now. I'll explain that. Okay. So now when in 3 people are there, whenever 3 people are there, I don't suggest to go with the ratio. Rather go with the LCM method. That will give you the much faster answer. Let me show you how. Ram, Lakshman, Ravan. Right? 10 days, 12 days, 15 days. This will give you the faster answer here. Assume the work, LCM, 60 units. What is speed of Ram? 6 units per day. Speed of Lakshman, 5 units per day. Ravan, 4 units per day. See, directly you get the speed ratio as 6:5:4. Don't use the ratio. When should we use ratio? Whenever there are only 2 people, go with the ratio. Whenever there are only 2 people, go with the ratio. Whenever there are 3 people, go with the LCM method. Go with the LCM method in whenever there are 3 people. If there are only 2 people, ratio method is faster. If there are 3 people, then LCM method is faster. Am I clear with this question, everybody? Now am I clear, everyone? Everyone? Confirm in the chat box, everybody.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, buddy. Who is that?
Sir, Nitin.
Yes, Nitin, tell me.
Sir, can you explain to me?
Nitin, I can't hear you. I can't hear you, Nitin, properly.
So please explain to me. Repeat, sir.
Nitin, I'm unable to hear you, buddy.
Sir, please repeat the question again, sir.
Repeat the question. Okay, listen. What is it telling? Rupees 600 is paid as total wages. Ram will take 10 days to finish some work. Lakshman will take 12 days to finish some work. And who is that other guy? Ravan will take 15 days to do the same work. Now all of them work together and rupees 600 is paid for the rupees 600 is paid as total wages for the total work. So find the individual shares of Ram, Lakshman and Ravan. What do we do? Consider LCM as the work. 10, 12, 15 LCM is 60 units. That is the work. We can calculate the individual speeds. Speed is work by time. Ravan's speed will be what? Ram's speed will be 60 by 10, 6 units per day. Lakshman's speed will be 60 by 12, 5 units per day. Ravan's speed will be 60 by 15, 4 units per day. So we'll get the speed ratio here. We'll get the speed ratio here. Okay. So once you get the speed ratio, 6:5:4. Ram will get totally how many parts here? 15 parts. So these are 15 parts. So what will be the Ram's part? 6 out of 15. Okay. So Lakshman's 5 by 15 and Ravan 4 by 15. Clear? Okay, okay, Nitin. Perfect. So one more question in this variation. Observe. Suppose if it is something like this. Same question. A, B, C. Okay. A will finish a work in 10 days. B can finish it in 12 days. C can finish it in 15 days. Question goes something like this. A and B start the work. Start the work together and C joins them. C joins them after 4 days. If total wages for work is, let us say some 600 rupees. So find C's share in the wages. I'm repeating the question. A and B start working together. C joins them after 4 days. If the total wages of rupees 600 is paid, find the C share. Okay. Everything remains same. Assume the first step, work, 60 units. Speed of A, 6 units per day. Speed of B, 5 units per day. Speed of C, 4 units per day. Now, together they can do A plus B plus C, 15 units per day. But read the question properly. A and B start the work together. They work for first 4 days. So first 4 days who will work? Only A and B. They can do how many units per day? 11 units per day. So in first 4 days, what is the amount of work done? What is the amount of work? Okay, listen. Or you can do it in this way, much easier. Work done by ABC. Work done by A, B and C. Look. Which way shall we go with? One second. Okay, let us go in the other way only. I'm sorry. First 4 days, who will work? Only A and B. They will do how much work? They can do 11 units per day. So 4 days they will do 44 units. Remaining work. Remaining how much? How many units? 16 units. Remaining 16 units. Okay. Who will do this 16 units? A plus B plus C. Okay. Now observe. This is slightly critical now here. I will try to make you understand. Look. Firstly, out of 60 units, 44 units are done by A and B alone. And remaining 16 units are done by A plus B plus C. Okay. So two groups. First A plus B, they will do 44 units. And then A plus B plus C will do 60 units. Carefully here, carefully here. Now, first we have to divide the total 600 rupees in this ratio. That is 44 is to 16. Because A and B does 44 units. How much money we get here? Look, if we take the ratio, 44 is to 16. 44 is to 16. This is 11 is to 4. So here there will be two parts, 11 by 15 of 600 and 4 by 15 of 600. Agree? So this is 40, 11 into 40, 440. This is 160. Means for the first 4 days, 440 rupees will be paid. And for the next part, for ABC together, 160 rupees they will get. Now the remaining 16 units, who will do? ABC. Now C will get money from only this 160 rupees, not from the first 450. Now if you want C share, C will get, what is the speed of C? 4. Out of how much? Total 15 of total money 160. So can we do this? 5 into 3, 5 into 32. So that will be how much? So 128 out of 5. So if you calculate that exact value, that will be 25.6 rupees is the share of C. 25.6 rupees. I will repeat this clearly. Listen to me carefully. Look, initially first 2 days only A and B will work. You know that. Money should always be distributed based on the amount of work done by individual. Okay? Or if all three of them working for the same duration, we distribute it based on their speed ratio. Now here, are all three working for the same duration? No. So we cannot distribute the money in the speed ratio. So what do? We need to calculate the amount of work done by individual. Out of 60 units, A and B worked for first 4 days together. So A and B together, they can do 11 units per day. So in 4 days, they will do 44 units. So first 4 days, 44 units are done by whom? Only A and B. So remaining how many units? 16 units. Who will do this 16 units? A plus B plus C. Okay. So remaining, it will be done by only A and B and C. That is 16 units. Now for the first 4 days, how much money will be given? If I take this 44 work done ratio, first 4 days 44 units, the next 16 units. So ratio is 11 is to 4. So when I divide that 600 in this terms, for 44 units, how much work will be given? 11 by 15 of 600. For remaining 4 units, how much work, how much money will be given? 4 by 15 of 600. That is 440 and 160. It means for 44 units, so first 4 days, A and B together will get 440 rupees. And for the next 16 units, A, B, C together will get 160 rupees. So C's share is there in only this 160 rupees, but not in total 600. You should understand this point, everybody. Did you understand till here? Did you understand till here? 128 by 3, right? I'm sorry. Did you understand till this point? A and B together, for the first 4 days, they will get 440. For the next remaining amount of work, they will get 160. Now C will get his share in only 160 rupees. Okay, I will write that. I'll write totally, how much total share? 600 rupees. Here it is given, right? Shavanti, total is, will A get totally? That I'll show you. If you want A totally, that also I'll show you. Don't worry. Now observe. Now what is the C share in this 160 rupees? This remaining 16 units, all three of them work together. So we distribute all three working together. We distribute their shares based on their speed now. So speeds are how much? 6, 5 and 4. So C will get 4 units out of 15. 4 out of 15 of this 160 rupees. So if we do that, we'll get 128 by 3. So that will be how much? 42.66 rupees is the answer. Am I clear now? Am I clear now? Everybody, everybody. Did you understand this question? Did you understand this question? Everyone, confirm in the chat box. Everybody, others. Did you understand the question? Now, suppose if you want the share of A here, share of A. Look, A will get it in. Wait, Nitin. I will. Hold on. Let me finish the work. Suppose if you want share of A here, what happens? A will get in two divisions here. Look, in this 440 also A will get share, and this 160 also A will get share. In that 440 only A and B working together. So that is how much? 6 and 5, 11 units. So A does 6 units out of 11 units. So in this ratio, he will get out of this 440. Plus, next 160, it should be distributed among all the three. That ratio is how much? That is what a total 15. So here you will get 6 by 15 of a total 160. Likewise, B will get 5 by 11 of 440 plus 6 by 15 of 160. That will be the total B share. Did you understand this? Out of 440, only A and B has the claim. But remaining 160, all three has the claim. So that's why we'll distribute it in this ratio. Out of 440, A will get 6 by 11 of 440. Okay. Out of 160, A will get 6 by 15 of 160. Now B, out of 440 rupees, he will get 5 by 11. 5 by 11. Look, why? When only these two are working, they will do 11 units per day, and B speed is 5. So he will get 5 by 11 of 450. And for the remaining 160, he will get 6 by 15 of 160. Am I clear with this now, everybody? Am I clear with this? Everyone, please confirm. Please confirm in the chat box, everyone.
Sir, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, Pari. Who is this?
Sir, Nitin, sir.
Yes, Nitin, tell me.
Sir, you wrote that level by 6 by level into 160. How do you wrote that, sir? Please explain that point only, sir.
Which one?
6 by 6 by 15 into 160, sir. Please explain it.
Look. Totally money is divided into two parts. One is 440 and 160. Nitin?
Yes, sir.
Nitin,
Yes, sir.
which language do you speak?
Tamil.
Tamil. Sorry, bro. I don't know Tamil.
Oh,
Fine,
okay, sir. Are you talking Kannada, sir? I will.
Kannada ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ?
Kannada.
Okay.
ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್ ಮಾತಾಡಿ.
ಮೊದಲು 4 ದಿವಸದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ? A and B ಅಷ್ಟೇನಾ?
ಆಯ್ತು 3 ಜನ ಅದು 1600 ದಿವಸ ಇಬ್ರು ಮಾತ್ರ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸರ್.
13 ದಿವಸ ಅಲ್ಲ, 4 ದಿವಸ. 4 ದಿವಸ 4 days. 4 days A and B ಮಾತ್ರ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. Nitin, your internet issue. I can't hear you. Nitin, listen to me clearly. I'll explain it. First 4 days only A and B work. They will do 11 units per day. So in 4 days, they will do 44 units. Out of 60 units, 44 units are done. Still 16 units. C will join them. So these 16 units are done by A, B and C. So we distribute the money total 600 into two parts. That is 44 and 16. Ratio of 44 and 16. So that will be 11:4. 11:4. So for 44 units, they will get 11 by 15 of 600. And for this 16 units, they will get 4 by 15 of 600. That is 440 and 160. Means for first 44 units, they will get 440 rupees. And for next 16 units, they will get 160 rupees. Am I clear till here, Nitin? Nitin, am I clear till this point? Yes? Okay. Now, we want C share. C will get his money in only this 160 rupees. Now for this 16 units, all three work together for same duration. It means we distribute the money in their speed ratio. That is 6:5:4. 6:5:4. So C will do how many parts? 4 parts. He will do 4 parts. Out of total 6 plus 5 plus 4, 15. So C will get 4 parts out of 15 parts of rupees 160. So 4 by 15 of 160, we will get 42.66. Am I clear with this? Am I clear with this part? C's value, am I clear, Nitin? Did you understand that? Did you understand C share? Yeah. Now, if you want A share, observe. A will get his share in 2 different parts. In 440 also he has a share, and A plus in 150 also A has share. So A and B will get share in 440 as well as 160. In 440 rupees, that should be distributed among only between A and B. What are their speeds? 6:5. Together 11. Because for 440 rupees, 440 rupees, first 44 units, only A and B are working. So this 440 is distributed only between A and B. So what are the speed ratios? 6 and 5. Out of 11 units, A does 6 units, B does 5 units. It means out of that 440, A will get 6 by 5 of 440. A will get 6 by 11 of 440. B will get 5 by 11 of 440. Out of that 440, which goes to only A and B, A will get 6 by 11 of 440. B will get 5 by 11 of 440, only because they are doing 6 units per day, 5 units per day, together 11 units per day. Am I clear with this part? 440 rupees distribution among A and B. Did you understand this point, everyone? A 6 by 11 of 440 and B 5 by 11 of 440. Am I clear with this part now? Confirm, Nitin. Did you get that point, Nitin?
Understood that.
Nitin, I can't hear you. Nitin, reply me in the chat, buddy. I can't hear you. Did you understand this 440 part completely among A and B? Yeah. Next. Again in this 160 also they both have the share. In 160 also A and B will have the share. That 160 will be distributed among A, B and C. What are their speeds? 6, 5 and 4. That is how much? 15. So A will get a 6 by 15 in 160 rupees. For 160 rupees, all three working together. All three working together, they will do what? 6, 5, 4, 15 units. So A will get 6 by 15 of 160 units. B will get, no, B will get 5 by, I'm sorry, I did a mistake here. B will get 5 by 11 because the speed is 5 units per day. B will get 5 by 15 of 160. C will get 4 by 15 of 160. That's all. That is how we distribute the money. Am I clear now? Everyone? Did you understand this question completely? Everybody? Confirm? Everyone in the chat box? Sejal, how much? 340 and B will be 253. Is that right? We will see. That is 4240 plus how much is this? Yeah, most probably this you'll get 240. 243 into 2, 3 into 5, 5 into 32. 32 into 2 is 64. No. How much are you getting here, Sejal? Look here. 5 3s, 5 2s. Sorry, 2 into 50. Doing here. One second. 3 5s, 3 2s, 5 1s, 5 32s. So that will be how much? 64. So this is 240 plus 64. Check with this, Sejal. I think you did a mistake. You will get this much amount of money. 3 into 5, 3 into 2, 5 into 32. So he should get 304 rupees. Not 340, 304. Perfect. Perfect, everyone. Okay, likewise you can calculate for B as well, people. So that's all for the type 1 questions on time and work. So in tomorrow's class we will do another type as well. We will do the second type of the questions in time and work. Okay, everybody, did you understand? Did you understand today's class? Everyone, please confirm in the chat box. Are you comfortable? Yes, there were few high level questions, but eventually people, with the practice we will definitely master them. But now, whatever be the kind of the question you will ask in the type 1 people, you will be able to crack them easily. Because we solved most of the types of the questions. Most of the types of the questions are completed in this part. So where individual people are working like A, B and C, 3 people or 4 people, doesn't matter any number, you can deal with any type of the question if you are perfect with the previous video and this video. People who did not watch the previous video, please go and watch that class as well. That will give you the exact basics. Okay, so in the next class, we will see different type of the question. Okay, so anybody, any doubt till now? Anybody, any doubt till now? Mike, who is asking Mike? Yes, Sijal, your mic is on.
Yes, A total takes 304 rupees and B total takes 253.33 rupees. So the total should be 240 rupees, no?
B takes how much? B takes how much?
253.33.
253.33.
Yes.
Then you are getting it as 460. No, I don't think so. It cannot be like that.
Yeah, so
Let me check. 11, this is 40. So 5 ones, so 5 threes. 353.33. So he is getting how much? 253.33. 253.33 is getting. So 304 plus 253 is how much? 500 and... How come it is not possible? Just a second. 200. Together it has to be only 440. How come we are getting 500 something? Yeah. Perfect. And C is getting how much? This is B value. And C we know 42.66. When you add all these three, this must be equal to how much? This must be equal to 600. Observe. 300 plus 200, 500. 4 plus 53, 57. 57 plus 42, 99. 0.33, 0.66, 1. 99 plus 1, 100. 500 plus 100, 300. Absolutely perfect, Sejal. This is perfect. No error at all. Any doubt here in the Sejal?
No, sir.
No? Yeah? Okay. Anybody else? Any other doubts, people? Guys, if you don't find the videos in the app, previous classes, okay, you can find it in the YouTube channel or in the app, people. In the app, go to your batch section. In the batch, on the top, you will see videos. Click on TCS Ninja batch. Go to videos. In videos, live classes. There, you will get all the previous videos. Okay. Okay. So, shall we stop for the day, people, everyone? Can we stop for the day? And we shall continue tomorrow again. Everybody? When is the timing for verbal class? Sumuk, I have given the timetable in the batch, buddy. You just open the app, you'll get to know in the batch. I think tomorrow it will be at 7:30, verbal class. Syllogism, Chandana, yes, I will take one class on syllogisms as well for you. I'll take one class on syllogisms, not a problem. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. So that's all for the day, people. I'll stop here. And if you find some time, guys, my only request is please inform your friends about these classes, share the app link. And another thing is, please provide the rating for our teaching in the App Store, guys. So that is only my request from you, my side. So please go to the Play Store and provide the rating. Okay, I will post the link of the app in the chat box, people. So please spend a couple of minutes to provide your genuine and valuable feedback. So that's all from my side, people. Varma signing off. Thank you so much. See you in tomorrow's class. Buddy, who is that? Joan, yes. Materials are available in your app itself. Materials are available in your app itself, Joan. You just have to check in the app. If you don't understand, call me. You can find the number in the app. I'll help you with that. Okay. Or if you want, this is the number. Okay. Use that number. Use that number to call me. I'll help you with that. Okay, people. Thank you so much, everyone. Good night. Have a wonderful night ahead.